Papua New Guinea is a country that contains some of the planet's most extraordinary biodiversity sites that are national treasures to PNG and its people. One such national treasure is PNG's Lake Kutubu region, a vast area of wetlands, grasslands, and rainforest. Located in the Kikori River Basin, Lake Kutubu region forms part of a vast protected area that stretches from the Kandep district in Enga province, Nipa Kutubu, Komo Magarima, and part of the Hela province in the north to Kikori in the Gulf province in the south. Lake Kutubu is home to more than 200,000 inhabitants that are predominantly rural communities with very diverse and rich wildlife landscapes and cultures. The Kikori Basin, a tentatively listed UNESCO World Heritage Site, is home to the world's longest lizard, largest egg-laying mammal, largest pigeon, largest moth, second largest butterfly, and the iconic bird of paradise. Lake Kutubu, PNG's second largest lake, is a Ramsar-designated site and home to at least 12 endemic fish species. However, Lake Kutubu region, with its unique biodiversity and significant landscape, is increasingly under threat. These threats include over-harvesting and exploitation of local resources, high carbon emissions, pollution, and unsustainable land use practices brought about by development and increase in population. International Conservation Organization WWF is therefore adamant in protecting such biodiversity by supporting communities to respond rapidly to such threats. Such innovative approaches and partnerships between WWF and communities have resulted in more than 2.3 million hectares of Papua New Guinea's landmass come under various forms of conservation management. WWF hopes to continue to build strong network and partnership and focus in the next 3 to 5 years to respond to these threats and be able to gain enough support and recognition for the Kikori River Basin to get state endorsement as a UNESCO World Heritage Site nomination from its current tentative list status. This is one reason why WWF chooses to work in Kikori River Basin, including Lake Kutubu region, to build empowered and resilient Pacific communities living in their unique culture to conserve and manage our ocean, forests, and rivers for improved food security, well-being, and a sustainable future. One of the ways WWF encourages local communities to preserve and celebrate the importance of conserving these protected areas is through the annual Kutubu, Kundu, and Digaso festival held in the remote Daga village in Pimaga Station, deep in the southern Highlands province.
In 2010, WWF and the local communities initiated a small theater group as a platform to and awareness about the environment, promoting preservation of local culture and also doing awareness about the environment conservation, sustainable natural resource management. So the theater group was formed, and then annually we've continued supporting that event. And however, when we were in the process of supporting, it sort of gained interest from the communities as well as the industry the stakeholders from the Lake Kutubu area, the Southern Islands province, Hela. And then we also had a good support from the Tourism Promotion Authority and National Council Commission. And eventually by 2017, we had the event been recognized as a national event.
Since its inception in 2011, the festival has provided the opportunity to increase economic and training opportunities for more than 40 local communities from Bosavi, Kutubu, Kikori, Hela, Nipa, and throughout PNG. Adding to this is that nearly 60% of participants are women. With Papua New Guinean communities traditionally male-oriented, the festival also provides the opportunity for women to participate and at the same time look at revenue-generating opportunities. Janet Bariki from Gulf is married into Kutubu and has lived here for more than 20 years. She is the chairperson for the local Widows Association and shares how the festival has benefited the women of Kutubu and their families.
Merisa hatoko kare firewood. Lugati pig, lugatim pignini, ogim garen. Na kan something Merisa making. Okay, time this la came sa kawablo pimaga Kutubu area, pimaga here, lo house line. So this is the time me plus looking more sem or inablo me plus find need cake or flour, kumu, carrying camera put him na market or man who said like buy na cake. So this la quench me plus kissing, me plus no sab tromenati, me plus tintin lo pigrini, lo school film program. Na buy shop cooking one plan, trusses, pencil book, lo time na ikro school. Mi tini more sem kupla true no mi bla mama ba kisi di kwenta sabati pigini. Lo this la place. Sabati nanla too. So same sort.
The festival brings together participants and visitors within PNG and abroad with the opportunity of sharing and understanding of cultures and the fostering of friendship. The locals are a passionate group of people who have taken this familiar route the last 7 years, laden with food and traditional costumes that include giant headdresses, just to be part of the festival. They are led by Max Sigalo, the chairperson of the Bosavi Cultural Exchange Group.
Bosavi come long Fogomayu em Nalwa village, Miss Abrusim, em 6 hours walk. Na Fogomayu come lo Waro em Nalbla hour again em 6 hours. Brukin Wara Bipla Wara Kikori. Em hard to. But Mibla sa make use because culture na environment is our step close to one time mean. Mibla sabe Mibla kisim strong one environment. So that's why all Kutubu, Kundu and Digaso festival I amaslo invited me na misa come lo promoting culture blo me go out expose him go out where all some man no savel can look him.
I was in Interlo Daga community and me one block role misa sabotin festival because me all the something me similar boost na wogan I'm also sabotin me so misa sabotin festival also something me wogan me me no paim los toa oh I'm in one factory mate I'm August 19 I'm no mixing the boost from so all beginning too then all come up too all not buy more something los toa all can kisim the boost na wogan more something.
The yearly event has brought tourists from all around the world to be part of a unique cultural exchange and display of fascinating traditional sing-sing and cultural dancing. Henrik Moller Nielsen from Denmark was thrilled to be part of this biggest cultural gathering in the Highlands.
I've traveled all over the world, over almost 100 countries, and I've never been to a place like this before. You really feel the people.
Sylvia Holzhammer from Switzerland learned about the festival through the tourism promotional website.
I came all the way from Switzerland, Zurich, to attend this festival. I'm super excited. It's amazing, the energy you feel.
The Kutubu Kundu Digaso festival is a celebration of the two different types of kundu that the Foe and Fastu people use for ceremonial and initiation ceremony.
So you holding me and me fighting stuff.
The kundu is very unique. They have two different forms of kundu. Two both having a meaning of healing, medical healing behind it, and also they have a very unique kind of displays with the kundu. They have two forms of kundu. The other one is called the short-headed kundu and fish-tail kundu. If you see the groups that will be performing today, they will be performing these two different kinds of kundu displays. And the Kutubus believe that these two different types of kundus that they play is very unique from the other places in the country. And also, the Digaso itself, why the name Kutubu, Kundu and Digaso Festival. Digaso is actually the name of the crude oil that's extracted from a native tree around here.
The 3-day event, held from September 22nd to the 24th, featured an array of colorful traditional sing-sings and cultural demonstrations, ended with canoe racing on Lake Kutubu on the 3rd day. Organizers are keen to add canoe racing on the lake as one of the main features of the festival. The festival in turn plays an important role for communities in the protection of their wildlife, landscapes, and unique cultures that draw visitors to the Lake Kutubu region.
Mi anakamuna mi kamna Lake Kutubu round wara WMA restaurant na Leader Marios Village Court long hab Lake Kutubu. Pempla kamat mo lili globe lo mi pla. So no kan trome rubbish long wara no kan katim diwa natin lo wara. Mi pla waki signboard tu. Ikatom la signboard long pla pudim long. Kesege ting plastic long lagi. Pla pudim lo kesege. Okay, kesege na long kaimeri we inlet long lake. And what you can say lake wara round wara long pla pudim signboard. So long disla signboard all people by looking na to mi pla no kan trome rubbish, mi pla no kan bakarabim lake, mi pla mas lugatim lake. So, I'm spot fine. It's also 50 kina. I must be magi man. Abang putin kami. I'm supporting community. Long also next time we play walk mo lily walk or some refreshment long. Community. Okay, plus around lo okay awareness. I'm long bus, long barang bus. Okay, long all fish. Or small big pla, all can kisim all lily called on kisim. We got him wara good. Di ba long lake tu no kan katim. And long or some purify him this log wara na give him shade na we all fish bagon na put him egg na this lakan so. No kan bagarabim wara. No kan throw my rubbish. And big pla when is blessed give him long all same.
The Kutubu Kundu and Digaso Festival is a unique partnership that works for the local communities, tourism enterprises, government through the ministries that support environment and tourism, conservation NGOs like WWF, and key stakeholders working in the region. However, the sustainability of this story will need long-term commitment from the government, either national or provincial, and important partners to affirm that whilst development priorities is focused in the region, there is also a need for balance in the preservation of culture and biodiversity values so that their stories, songs, and dance can be told and performed for many more years to come.